at the barn area with driver Mike Simons. Give us some background, how you kind of got into this sport.
Well, I was born in Lexington, Kentucky, and as you know, there's a lot of horses down there, a lot of horse racing. And when I was 15, I got a job working at the track kitchen in the backside. The fellow that run the kitchen, I was a horse trainer also, and I worked the weekends at the barn, and just one thing led to another, and I just kind of fell in love with it.
That really is a unique story because I know a lot of people, their father drives or their mother's a trainer. How much more difficult is it, when you're starting out yourself?
Well, it's obviously not as easy as if your father had 10 horses for you to drive right off the bat, but you got to be lucky, get a chance, and when you get the chance, you got to take advantage of it, and I consider myself very lucky.
So what was your first race like? Where was it?
And my first race was in a junior drivers tournament they had for, you had to be a teenager. And it was organized by the HTA, I think. And there was a group of like 8 of us, and we raced at the Red Mile. We had a series of 3 or 4 races, I forget, but they were very slow horses. They went around 2.5, and then at Lexington, that's considered the fastest track in the world, so you can understand that's pretty slow.
Yeah. So how long ago did you move up north?
I've been here, this would be my 23rd year.
Wow, that's incredible. And what led to it?
What led to it? When I went on my own, I was racing at Brandywine Raceway, and they closed down, and this was basically the next step. So I tried it here, came up here one spring, and pretty much never left.
Yeah, well, we're lucky to have you. So 23 years here at the property. I can imagine you've seen it go through a lot of changes. Can you talk to us about that?
We have gone through a lot of changes, and most positive when we got the slots several years ago. We got the beautiful new paddock, which is just really makes a big difference for all the workers and the help and the horses to be indoors and stuff. And they're gradually making changes, and it's all for the better. And just hope we can just stay here and keep racing.
And the track as well. I mean, what would you say is the most important change or the one that affects you the greatest?
Definitely the purse structure. It really changes your life. The purse money is so good, and if you're fortunate enough to get some of it, then it makes a big difference, yes.
So do you remember your first win here at Pocono?
My first winner here at Pocono, I might not remember that, but I mean, there's been a few, but
What would you say maybe your most memorable?
and there's quite a few of those, but just most memorable, I would say, would just be the good horses that I've drove, and just like I said, I've been lucky and really have driven a couple really nice horses, and it's a great feeling to win a race with a good horse.
So you have stable space here at Pocono as well as in New Jersey, I understand?
Right, we're also, we keep about half the horses at a farm, and it's called Big Z Farm down in Montague, New Jersey. It's a really nice place. It's got paddocks. It's got a training track, so you can freshen the horse up, keep them in the field. They stay much happier, and they last, the racing career lasts a lot longer if you're able to turn them out. It's more natural for them.
And how important is it to have a good support staff and a trainer to work with and things like that?
It's the most important thing. You have to have a good vet. You got to have a good blacksmith. And Gail, who is the trainer of the stable, she works long hours every day. She works hard, and my crew here, you can't beat them. Bob and Sue. I mean, they're the best.
So what's the average day like for you?
Well, I get up. I'll either come here, jog or train, whatever need be, or I'll go to the farm and see what's going on down there. Take the afternoon off, then go in at night, and hopefully, if there's some empty space, I try to play golf.
Nice. So you do have passions outside of the sport.
Yeah, I love golf, and my son, he plays hockey in the winter. I like watching him play hockey.
Very cool. And in the winter, I understand that you also get to take a week or two and maybe go someplace outside of the state.
Yeah, we'll take a week or two, and we'll go places that are quite warmer than here. The climate's a lot better. We've been to Dominican 3 times. We've been to Mexico 3 times, and it's never had a bad vacation, that's for sure.
Thinking of starting a campaign to bring harness racing to maybe Dominican Republic?
Wouldn't be bad. I'd like to race somewhere in the Caribbean all winter long and then come back here for the spring. That'd be a good life.
I'd like to come down and interview you there, I think.
Yeah, that would be nice.
So, aside from a paycheck, what do you love and what keeps you involved in this sport?
It's the horses. It really is. Probably get a little too attached to the horses in my barn at times, and it's kind of hard to face reality sometimes with classification just because the horse may be special to me, but just being around the horses every day is good therapy.
Absolutely. So, no, Mike, I'm going to put you in something called the lightning round. Basically, if you're not familiar and just going to throw out a question, you just give me a one-word answer, whatever comes to mind first. All right, so what was your first job ever?
Washing dishes.
Washing dishes. Look how far you've come. What's your favorite local bar?
Favorite local bar? See, that's a tough one. I'll say, well, that's a tough one. We'll just say Rusty Kitchen, I guess.
Ah, very good. Very good. I know they have
a bar, but I'll go up there and have a beer after the races sometimes.
and they have a new menu, I think, too. What about your favorite movie?
Favorite movie, As Good as It Gets, Jack Nicholson.
I love that movie. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
To fly.
Ooh, we heard that one last night from Matt
really?
Kikali. Yeah, no, that's a popular one.
No, yeah, that would be cool.
Your favorite sports team?
Pittsburgh Penguins.
Ah, good pick. And your dream car?
Dream car. Oof, it's too many. There's too many.
They just keep
I
adding
see
up.
them on the road, and I want that one. There's too many to answer.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time. I know you got races coming up tonight and all week long, so thank you again so much.
It's my pleasure.